We're going to take you right outside the studios at this point of time in the national capital. Heavy rains and rain have lashed the national capital. Visibility down to next to nothing, and strong winds lashing the national capital. These visuals on your television screen depict the scenes in the national capital. Let's remind our viewers, we are hitting peak traffic in New Delhi and everything coming to a grinding halt. Gales of winds leading to complete disruption of power in Delhi, where strong winds and rain lashing the capital there. Visibility next to zero. Massive dust storm is what Delhi is in the grip of as we speak. Live visuals we are putting forth for our viewers on your television screens. Those of you who are in Delhi and haven't left their offices, we are advising them to stay inside right now and wait for this dust storm to pass. Very unusual for the national capital at this point of time. The visibility is down next to nothing at this point of time. These are visuals at just a little after 5 p.m. in the national capital, and this is what you see. Reports coming in from various parts of the national capital that many trees have blocked roads. Traffic snarls already being reported. We're going to try and cut across to our reporters who've reporting on various other stories in New Delhi, but right now as we speak, stuck in the melee of this massive dust storm. Live visuals, let's remind our viewers, very unusual for Delhi. Temperature has plummeted. Yesterday Delhi had seen a high of 46 degrees Celsius, and today at 5 p.m. visibility down to what usually is at past 7:30 p.m. in the evening. These are the visuals at 5 p.m. Believe it or not, right now this is what Delhi is witnessing. Gales of wind leading to complete power failure. Trees which have fallen, blocking traffic, and this is all when Delhi is hitting peak traffic time. Many people from their offices must be leaving. If they are watching television, an advisory there, do stay indoors, wait for this to pass and then leave. Rishika Barua, my colleague, right now stuck in traffic on the roads, getting us the very latest from outside. Rishika, you know, the kind of visuals that we are getting in at this point of time, completely unseen. You know what Delhi is witnessing, this kind of visibility is only after 7 p.m. in the month of May, June. We are witnessing it at just a little past 5.
Well, absolutely, Preeti. Completely unprecedented scenes that we're witnessing at 5:15 p.m. in the evening. It is completely dark outside. The visibility on the road has been reduced to almost zero. So definitely an advisory for all the viewers at this point in time to stay indoors, stay put wherever they are, because it's a dust storm. It's also raining in certain parts, and the visibility, like I've been telling you, is completely zero.
Yes.
Also, the wind speeds at this point in time are extremely high. So people should definitely stay indoors, not stepping out, and this is really peak traffic time. You know, in about the next 45 minutes, you will see Delhi will see its peak traffic from between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yes.
So clearly, this is a terrible
Rishika,
time.
where exactly are you placed at this point of time? Can you tell us what you see around you?
Preeti, I'm on my way back from the Delhi University, making my way back into Noida. So at this point in time, the visibility in that area is completely zero, and we can barely see anything around us. We're stuck in traffic because cars have obviously stalled. People are, people are scared to even move forward. So the traffic is already gathering. It's already begun to rain really heavily over here, and the wind speeds, like I've been telling you, completely unprecedented. Haven't seen anything like that before, really, in Delhi. I mean, one has seen some terrible dust storms and witnessed unprecedented rainfall in the month of May, which is very uncharacteristic for Delhi. But at this point in time, it is definitely a first that we're seeing. Rain, storm, high wind speeds, and zero visibility at 5:15 p.m. It is completely dark. It feels like it's almost 8 p.m. So really the scenes that we're witnessing on the street right now, completely unprecedented. Traffic, as I've been telling you, is piling up in various parts of Delhi. I've also been learning from people who are on the street who've been messaging. There are text messages and advisories flying out. Everybody who's on the street messaging people to stay indoors. So definitely a terrible time for people to step out, and this is the time when people in fact return home from work. So it is a time when the streets of Delhi are in any case clogged. So really at this point in time, people should be advised to stay put wherever they are until the weather clears out. Also learning that in several parts of the town the weather is in fact clearing out and people are stepping out, but where we are currently at this point in time, there are absolutely unprecedented scenes, Preeti.
Well, freak weather in the national capital. Rishika Barua, be safe, stay on the phone line with us. We're also going to try and connect to some weather experts who'd be be able to explain this phenomena that Delhi is witnessing at this point of time. But believe it or not, these visuals on your television screen is 5 p.m. in the national capital. Usually this kind of visibility only occurs post 7:38 p.m. in the month of May or June. Unprecedented freak weather, massive dust storm as we speak, rain and huge gales of wind lashing New Delhi. We are just about half an hour short of hitting peak traffic hour. Many of the viewers of Headlines today would be making their way back home from offices. If they are listening to this news broadcast, we appeal an advisory there. Do stay indoors. Let this weather pass. There are already reports coming in that certain parts of Delhi are clearing out. So completely freak weather situation in the national capital. We're going to try and connect to some weather experts who are going to describe exactly why is Delhi witnessing what it does. Could it be a ramification of sudden extremely high temperatures that the national capital has seen in the last couple of days? Yesterday we'd hit a high of 46 degrees Celsius. That's quite a high. And could it be a ramification of that? Well, these visuals at this point of time, cars on the roads of national capital running on full beam, and all of this at just about minutes past 5 p.m. This is what we are witnessing. A heavy cloud cover descending on the national capital, a massive dust storm. Anybody would describe this as nothing but a complete freak weather situation. We have our correspondents spread out on other news stories. Of course, most of them now stuck. They're reporting, getting us the latest. We already hear arterial roads in Delhi chock-a-block with traffic. The dust storm has led to many trees falling on the roads. There you have visuals of that. This news report being filed from India Gate. And you can see pretty much looking like a war zone in a matter of minutes, being lashed by rain, trees on the main road. And what we are expecting right now is massive traffic snarls. So if anybody who's watching this special broadcast right here, looking into the visuals that we are broadcasting, do stay indoors. Do not leave your workplace for your homes, because this is what Delhi is witnessing on the roads at this point of time. Rishika Barua, who's right now making her way from North Delhi back towards Noida, stuck in traffic, giving us the latest updates. Rishika, what do you see around you? Can you give us the latest update?
Well, Preeti, visibility has dropped to zero, which is what we've been reporting. It's only about 5:20 in the evening, and if you look out of your window, I don't know if you can, but here it is completely dark. It feels like it's post 8 p.m. Traffic on the roads is already piling up, given the fact that this is peak traffic time in Delhi. Also, Preeti, street lights not really come on at this point in time, so also very dark, because we don't know. We don't know if this is really a power failure. Could have led to a massive power failure because of massive winds, but several parts of Delhi are already reporting power cuts. Now, we don't know whether grids have already been turned off as a precautionary measure, or whether this is in fact a repercussion of such strong winds and unprecedented rain that we're witnessing at this point in time. Also, I'd just like to point out that just about 20 minutes ago, 20 to 25 minutes ago, we were out reporting, and it was, blistering sunshine. It was absolutely piercing the sun. It is reported to have been over 45 degrees in the national capital today, and really this weather has suddenly changed in a matter of about 15 minutes. We saw clouds taking over, and it became completely dark. Visibility dropped to zero. And wind speeds, of course, like I've been saying, have been really, really high. So, no reason that one can think of at this point in time can be attributed to this person, etc. We'll have to analyze this distinct pattern in climate change. Maybe this is what people talk about when they really mean climate change, and this is the repercussions that we're seeing right now. Because even though this is the month of May, Delhi has witnessed some days of unprecedented rainfall. Some days where the weather dipped the temperatures dipped to below 30 degrees, which is very uncharacteristic of the month of May in Delhi, which is really the peak summer, and temperatures generally remain between 40 to 45 degrees. But on the street right now, while there are some people we've seen on the road who are out and rejoicing and enjoying the rain, really an advisory to everybody to stay indoors at this point in time, because the wind speeds, like I've been saying, are very high. So there are things flying. We've seen a couple of trees fall on the road, and definitely traffic piling up in the national capital, owing to the fact that this is peak traffic time between 6 p.m., 5:30, 6 p.m. to all the way to 8:30, 9 p.m. when People are in fact returning home from work.
Yes.
So traffic is piling up because this is the time that people step out. But an advisory to all headlines today viewers at this point in time to stay put indoors because it is really unsafe at this point in time to step out.
Yes.
Not just because of the fact that traffic is piling up, but visibility is a huge issue. Floodlights are on. All the cars around us have their lights on. So really unprecedented scenes, Preeti, that we're witnessing here in the national capital.
We're going to keep coming back to Rishika Baru and our other reporters spread out getting us the very latest. But these are the visuals that the national capital is witnessing at this point of time. Once again, want to give out an advisory. People leaving offices, stay indoors. Let this freak weather situation pass over. Massive dust storm reported in the national capital. We, of course, will keep getting our viewers the very latest updates on that.